Extreme Ownership by himself, Jocko Willink. Yeah, lessons from the battlefield. And I guess business can be a lot like that. But I think the real point here is that we get to look at the lessons from Jocko Willink and what he learned inside of the US Navy SEALs, and a lot of great conditions, extreme conditions, to really demonstrate what leadership looks like. And I'm really glad to share with you this new course that we have on Apollo Skills. And it gives you the chance to really figure out accountability, teamwork, and how to keep it simple. And you can do all of that at apolloskills.com. So it's all free, so jump over there and check it out. Meanwhile, let's have a look at what's to offer in this book and how this course can transform your leadership. As always, all of our courses, PDF summary, audio summary, quiz, so, really to help you get those key concepts embedded, and then you get to apply it to your situation so you can write up your homework activity and then instantly submit it and get feedback on your homework. And so from zero to hero in 30 minutes, that's our promise to you. So let's look at what's inside of this book, which really helped me because, frankly, I don't think I took enough ownership when I read this book, and it really opened up a lot of concepts. Now, first thing here is three big themes. When he talks about extreme ownership in the book, Willink is basically saying that you have to radically take full, complete, 100% ownership and accountability for your current situation, regardless of who made mistakes, who did what bad luck you had. He talks about complete and total ownership of the situation. And for me personally, that means regardless of how I got here, I own this situation. And here's the key thing. It's essential that if I own it, I have to get myself, and wait for it, the team out of this situation. Now, this is honestly, this level of accountability rarely exists in individuals and rarely exists in teams. So if you need to perform at your best, and you really, when your life is on the line as a Navy SEAL, you have to be at your best. So I think we can take something from this, that extreme ownership starts with you taking full accountability, no excuses. And if you do this, I think you just naturally start to think about, well, if I own the problem, how might I solve it? And that's actually half the battle, accept and acknowledging the problem and then moving towards solution. And of course, in any situation, you can't do it all yourself. You're going to need friends, colleagues, teammates. So actually, your key thing here is not only owning the situation for yourself, but also owning the performance of those around you. Whether formally or informally you have that in your personal or professional situation, just take ownership for it. Always ask yourself, how can you help them be better? That's a great bias in all spheres of life. So, your job really becomes to elevate the team, really to lift them. Now, in the heat of the battle, be it on the battlefield or in the office, a lot of people are often finding themselves going, I'm not really clear on what we're doing, how we're doing it, and a lot of the time, they don't know why. So with this in mind, the book by Jocko Willink, Extreme Ownership, helps you get simplicity at the forefront of how you communicate and work together, particularly the need for this when there's chaos all around you, and then actually making decisive and clear decisions, particularly if you look at a startup, when they're pivoting so many times, people kind of get lost. What pivot are we up to now? So keep it simple and be decisive. These are some of the things that you can learn. So this is all inside the book, Extreme Ownership. There's lots and lots for you to take out and transform not only your situation, but your team's performance. And this is this beautiful relationship. If you own it yourself, you can own it for others, and you can get better outcomes. That's what extreme ownership looks like. You can get the course at apolloskills.com.